Would you like to know how to get things you want and need in your life? Do you know what manifesting is? Today, I'm going to share my step by step plan that has helped me manifest so many wonderful things in my life. Hello, and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, I'm Rhonda Dillard. I'm launching a new brand and business inspired by Dr. Wayne Dyer's The Power of Intention. This sparked my deep dive into manifestation, which is about much more than money or wealth. That journey led me to create Intentional Reality, which aims to empower women like you to earn exceptional income and manifest your dream lifestyle. Now, peace and joy are my personal goals in this movement, and I am committed to helping you find yours. So hit that subscribe button because I will be sharing a new video how to show you every single Thursday how to do this. I've never really had any health problems or had to take any kind of medication. As a matter of fact, until July of 2022, I've never taken anything more than an allergy pill, over the counter stuff, right? I've had skin problems. I reversed my dyshydrotic eczema and I'm working on my solar urticaria, which in simple terms means I'm a vampire. I can't stay out in the sun for more than a few minutes or I get hives. Man, if you have this same problem and have fixed it, please let me know how because I just don't know. But I've never had any health problems that threatened my life until June of 22. Mike and I had been planning, and my husband Mike and I had been planning an Alaskan cruise in July. And I had been having a lot of heartburn, or so I thought. So I decided to make an appointment with my gastroenterologist. And I called and couldn't even get an appointment until like November. So I figured I'd rule out my heart problems as well, right? Just a little history. So, Mike had a triple bypass around 20 years ago, and he has diabetes. And he also had his gallbladder removed a while back. So, there's a lot of health history and concern that came up for my health at this time with the problems I was having. So, we figured we better get it all checked out before we went on our cruise. And just in case, so I called my cardiologist and couldn't get in until September. Wow. So they recommended that I go into the emergency room and get it all checked out. And I just decided I'd think about that option. Emergency room visits are always long and they refer you to your doctor anyway. So then there was the fact that I was never really in any pain, just discomfort, and mainly on the right side of my chest. Now it would radiate across to both my armpits at times, but still not painful. And the only other thing was I had a little breathlessness, especially when I would bend over from the waist, like when I cleaned up toys after my grandson. Otherwise, I was doing well. And I felt like I had heartburn every day, though. And I thought I'd better make sure that it wasn't my gallbladder, right? Or my heart. So I decided to go into the ER. Friday, June 24th, I went in to have it all checked out. I spent several hours there. They did an EKG, a chest x ray, and blood work, and everything looked fine. So they set up an appointment with a cardiologist. The next week, they could get me in and sent me home. They said that they didn't think it was my gallbladder. They wanted me to have a stress test just to rule out any cardiac problems that their test didn't catch. So the appointment was scheduled for Wednesday, June 29th. So over the weekend, I was fine. Still had some discomfort like heartburn and was a little out of breath as usual. I'm overweight, so I just thought it was something I'm having to live with. Monday, June 27th, I was fine all day. And I had just gotten through working in my garden, and it was my mom's birthday. So I called to wish her happy birthday, and we were chatting and laughing. And all of a sudden, my chest started hurting. It wasn't just discomfort anymore, it hurt. Now, people usually say that it feels like pressure or a squeezing sensation, but mine felt like a stabbing feeling that really didn't let up much for like several minutes at a time. So Mike decided to take me to the ER, of course, and after a very long wait, like more than 24, 32 hours and tons of tests, They determined that I had some blockages and I needed some stents put in. Now, there's a big long story behind that sentence, and I'll be happy to share it if anybody wants to hear any of that. Just let me know. I'll be happy to share about the surgery, the recovery. If you want to know about all that, just comment below. So the short story is, I had 4 stents put in, and I really needed one more, but they ran out of time during the surgery because apparently they use a dye that can affect your kidneys over time. So the doctor said that I could just have the last one put in a couple of months. So I did. I had that last one put in November of 2022. So now I've developed diabetes because of the medication that I have to take because of my heart problems. So there's that. And we reversed Mike's diabetes. So we know how to keep mine under control without medication. I just have to eat the right things and exercise. Easy peasy, right? All this to say that you never know what with your health. So keep up with all your checkups, and if something feels off, go and have it checked out. So that's enough about me. Let's get on with the fun stuff. You want to know the answer to those questions. How does manifestation work? And what do I have to do to make it work for me? How do I get in on this intentional reality? Now, whether you're a novice or you've had some experience with manifesting, learning my very personal step by step process of successful manifestation that leads straight to intentional reality can only make your life more pleasant and peaceful. And as important as that is, I know how very important it is to you to learn how it can also help you manifest all your daily, your weekly, monthly, and lifetime goals faster and easier. The more you practice and make this process a habit, the better your life will become. So, to begin this process, you need to shift your mindset. So, I have written a guide. Begin with this, my free guide, the must have guide to manifesting. And this is going to help you put into practice the very same 3 crucial habits that the most successful people on the planet have. And if you haven't read it yet, pay close attention to the habit blending portion to help you save time and elevate your manifestation skills. Now, to help you really understand these habits, I have a challenge for you, and it's called the Mindset for Manifesting Challenge. And the challenge is housed in my free Facebook group, The Ambitious Manifesting Women. So, diving deep into the guide every day of the challenge, we're going to explore the well guarded habits that have shaped the destinies of those who have dared to dream big. Gratitude, meditation, visualization, and that intentional habit blending are your tools. Discover how the most successful people in the history harness the power of manifestation to build their empires, create innovations, and achieve their wildest dreams. And now it's your turn. The links to the guide and the group are both in the description of this video. The next step after that, without fail, is to determine what you want in life if you don't know. I mean, besides money, what do you really want? How do you dream of living? You ever thought about it? If you had money and time, what would you do with your days? So thank you very much for your support, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you missed part 1 of my story, please go take a look. Tune in next week when I share some of the amazing secrets to unlocking your dream lifestyle. Now, I've actually spelled it out in my new masterclass, available at a very special price for you, and you can take a look at that below. Thank y'all. Y'all have a wonderful day.